Hello fellow dragons, it's Shane from Astral Dragon Gaming, and yes, we're back at Paradise Killers to finish this game off, or at least get some further away through it before tea sort of kicks in for the night. It is the afternoon in Australia at about 2:45 roughly, so I hope you're all well, and I hope you're enjoying your day. Alrighty, so once again into this. Now, bar through the heart. Or is that bar knife through the heart? Or the bar knife through the heart? Who knows? Anyway, this is the paranoid guy. Sam Daybreak. I have no idea who you are.
Hey, LD.
Hey LD, I heard you're back. Bar Master. Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey in AD 999 under the sign of Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed to survive on the streets and then killed as a soldier before just killing for fun. He became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Rus 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia and in his moment of death refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love to her. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refused to commit harm to others.
What?
Starlight is filling you in, is she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it? Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket. You noticed it's a gift from Lydia. She always had a good taste. Doesn't she? I love his shades. His shades are cool. Lydia has missed drinking with you. I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on this island. That's nice of you to say, LD.
Ridiculous.
It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it?
I don't.
The
like
Syndicate
this.
is in a bad place.
What do you believe, LD?
It's devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us. There's not a lot of wailing and grieving going on.
What?
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective on things.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
How is the whiskey blend on this island? Some vanilla, caramel, spices, and just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a perfect island, and the caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth. It coils and slips between the other flavours. The smoke? What about the smoke?
What?
There, but barely. You know what they say about smoke, though. There's anything I can help you with. Okay. Ask about Henry. You think Henry really did this, Sammy? It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD? I'm still making my truth.
What?
Akiko found him with the council's blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it?
Is this a joke?
He's
LD?
clearly a sicko.
That's it.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam?
Ridiculous.
Kill the council? The crime of a century, of the millennia.
What?
I don't think I do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they?
That's it.
I hope that's true. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam? Am I under suspicion,
I
LD?
have a bad
Sam,
feeling about this.
I'm an investigator. Of course, LD. We must all cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates. I finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I? What time did you leave the bar? I let Yuri know I was going to go. Lydia came to get me and we went to the gates. She picked me up about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates at about 5 to midnight. Any proof? The night and computers at the gates will have the logs. I'll check them out. Your motives? What about your motives? Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know?
The investigator
Got
is
anything
here.
you'd like to tell me? Don't think so, LD. We're happy. The two might be the only ones. I hope not. Wouldn't it be awful if we were? Okay. Did you see Yuri last night? Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you? Ooh. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshals outside the council building? I don't, do I, LD? Terrible business, isn't it? Let's see. What do you know about... I still can't figure out how to pronounce that. Kick's disappearance. Don't think I can help you on that one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean. Did that. Grand Marshal last night. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Kiko? No. Didn't see her, I'm afraid, LD. You shouldn't ask her yourself, shouldn't you? I did. Caramelina. Did you see the architect last night? Have you asked the architect, Alan? That'd be the first place off, wouldn't it? Did you see Doc last night? He said he'd been in his clinic, didn't he? That's right. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movement last night? You been to the Desolate Cells yet, sir? LD? You should ask Akiko, shouldn't you? What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it? Do you know anything about the escape last night? Not sure what help I can be, LD. Have you spoken to Kiko? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? The Dead Zone's bad news, LD. If you're looking for a crime from a decade ago, you're going to have to stare into the hell coffin. Alright, let's hang out for a bit. Oh yeah. What do you recommend, Sam? How long since you had a drink?
Got it.
3 million days. Feel like catching up? Hit me, make it a large one. How about starting with a highball? Sounds good. Please enjoy. Ah, that's a good highball, Sam. You are too kind, LD. I'm practicing. I'm still practicing. This is Dead Nebula's Beyond the Horizon, a nice blended whiskey. It has a crisp flavour and a sweet smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with the soda water and the garnish of mint to make a nice highball. You've been running a bar for longer than I've been alive. You're a master. There is always something new to learn and to improve, isn't there? You said it, Sammy. The endless pursuit. It is a curse and a blessing, isn't it?
Sure.
It creates a restless mind, frustrated by not being able to practice, but in the moment of doing, you are in heaven. Precisely. The key to a highball is the ice. This ice is frozen at negative 20 degrees Celsius. It makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being diluted. The ice is cut to provide a tight fit in the glass. The highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir without the ice moving apart. It chills it nicely. doesn't it?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
You always make the perfect drink.
Is this a joke?
Please, Elnor, I am still learning. I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good luck, and good to talk to you, Sam. It's always a pleasure, LD. Please, stop in again, won't you? Absolutely. Yay! Alright. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. Okay. I love how the night day happens so fast here. Okay. Okay. I'll come back up here. Thank you. Now, where is Lydia? She's out this way. Ah. Ah, God, Shinji, what the hell, man? Yeah. Don't you think it's a bit of a flaw? What is? Allowing a possessed citizen to stay on the island? You people are all about getting rid of demons. One of your main things. You never shut up about it. It is a little convenient that the perfect weapon would be left in the island and not eliminated. Good scapegoat as well.
What the hell?
Do you think that's what happened? I really don't care, Love Dies. I'm shooting shit. See you around. Boom! I'd say this is the coffin, considering the dimensional bleed out there. The dead zone holds many secrets. Look at the scavengers above it. They feed off things that some don't want to see. A hiding place. A good place to hide something. You bet it is, Love Dies. You bet it is. There's some shit in there, alright. See ya! Now, do I have the thing to open this? Need Cosmo and Prism. Pyramid to do it. Alright. Alright. Island sequence 18, memento obtained. 18th island sequence, the erroneous timelines. Gregory Complex gave his life so that they may be switched back. More stuff out that way. I'm going this way because there is something I want to do. Island sequence 22, memento obtained. 22nd island sequence, the vampire murders began. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. God damn it. Alright. Lydia, Lydia, where is my Lydia? She's out here somewhere. Must be up there. And there she is. Pretty, pretty Lydia. Unlock. Yes.
Travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Kiss Starlight. Kiss the many-eyed goat watches is the most romantic of kisses. Weird. Alright, baby girl.
Tea break.
Hey, LD!
How's the investigation going? It's progressing, going through my spus
Ryan
smoothly.
feels bad.
Am I on it? I guess I must be, alright. We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, right? What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? I'm still in charge of getting the syndicate off the island and on to the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest got stuck here until you crack this thing.
Damn it, LD!
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a pickup. Go through the gates and on to the next island. Repeat.
The island feels bad, LD.
You buying this Henry story?
Complicated.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, then the syndicate could collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had the knife and victim's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
Sure.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
Why?
You think something else is going on, LD? I don't, but I have to
The
check.
investigator is here.
A demon-possessed citizen with a grudge makes this a nice, simple case. Nice. Did you have any problems with the council?
Right
Nope.
on, LD.
Me and Sammy were just living out our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the
I
island.
have a bad feeling about this.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council? This is a dark line of questions, LD.
Come on, LD.
If people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me. You're an ex-assassin that cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine.
I'm glad to be back.
I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island.
Come on, LD.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people.
Huh?
Yuri's up to no good.
Sure.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Camelina is the other one. The architect?
The
Why?
island feels bad, LD.
Gut feeling, LD. Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bars, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder. Will the logs at the gates confirm this? Should do. We started to wrap up procedures, but then it shut
The
down.
investigator is
What's the
here.
deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How is that different from just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
I'm glad you're back,
You got it.
LD.
Holler me at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. Let's talk about your suspicions about Camelina. Cam's a genius, LD.
Complicated.
The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece.
Come on, LD.
You've probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
Come on, LD.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit giving frame of mind. Ooh. That doesn't bode well. A slighted genius? Maybe. I have to ask about you, Lydia. Do you have any motives for killing the council? I get it. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this.
Ah,
You're happy here?
I'm glad you're back,
As
LD.
anyone can be. Yuri. Has Yuri got a motive for killing the council?
Hell are you talking?
He's ambitious and wants power. Yeah.
If you can prove it.
He hasn't earned it though. Unearned power is bad news.
Hell are you talking about?
He used to be a small time, shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. One
What are
day?
you talking
Yeah,
about,
it was
LD?
weird. Almost overnight became handsome, got six-pack abs and started to be charming.
If you can prove it, sure.
His charm's fake though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the moon database. Here, take them. Ooh. Try asking Sammy as well. People got loose lips in a bar. Last night. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night? I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups. Pickups?
I'm glad you're back.
You know,
LD.
LD, to move to the next island. The island exists in separate pockets of reality, so we couldn't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. Masahiro Heavy Duty Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for the syndicate members to report in to Yuri that they've done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new island.
ooh, the investigator is here.
You were in contact with him all night?
It's
Well,
complicated.
there was a time when I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked him with him to confirm a warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him. Ooh.
That's weird.
Any idea why? Is it unusual? It has happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights. I'll try and check his phone records at the comm tower. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? That's a good question. Adam. Open up. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshals outside the council building? Not a thing, LD. I was working last night. Do you know about Second Seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through the big door in the council building. Hicks is missing. Kicks. What do you know about Kicks? His disappearance. Haven't seen him in a while, LD. Was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was taking some time out, but he'd been ready to go in the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place in the mountain? Yeah, I have. Grand Marshal line. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Right on,
Sorry, I
LD.
did. Didn't ask. Didn't see her. Okay. Have you asked her about it? Yeah. It's super weird. Did you see the architect last night? I didn't see her, LD. Was waiting for the call to pick her up. I heard she was at Witness's apartment. If that helps. Did you see the doctor last night? DJ said he was in his clinic all night. Have you asked him? Yeah, I did. Henry's movement. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movement last
Why?
night? For real? You need to speak to Akiko. Yeah. What do you know about the escape last night? You read the report, LD. That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akiko-chan yourself. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry caused the demon to corrupt the island, LD. You see the dead zone? It's a nightmare. Rift. We're not allowed into it. If you're looking for more answers, try in there.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What led you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about that
I
now?
was born to
We never
investigate.
talked about it before my
What the hell
exile.
are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happened, you just happened to bring it up? I had a lot of time to think in the idle lands.
Huh?
Not a lot to do up there, huh? I missed you.
I'm glad
Oh,
you're
I
back.
missed you too, LD.
Complicated.
I didn't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You didn't have to worry about it a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target.
Complicated.
Love though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master. You got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Mr. Hero offered a refit the old girl, but I wanted a change. So here she is. Burn Parliament. Once this thing is over, we can go drive for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. The cosmos is fine, but creating concrete feels different.
Good talk, LD.
You feel you cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride. Nice.
It's complicated.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss. Ooh. Do you have something you want to tell me about the investigation? This is sensitive subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know, I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight? He became a new person. What if it was a god that did it? You mean a blessing?
What the hell are you talking
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestowed physical gifts in return for the devotion.
about? Feels bad, LD.
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him. What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara cavern in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
Come on, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? Good question. I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. May your spectre gaze upon the stars, and may you reach the moon. That's 150 meters away. Yeah, that's not the one I want. Alright. Hey, that power line leads to the thing. Where are you, Shinji? I can hear you. Alright. That thing is now activated. Where is Shinji? I can hear him. Really don't trust that sort of a bitch. But should you ever trust a demon? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Alrighty. Let's go back to... So, where can I take you? Paradise Gates. No worries, LD. Let's go. So, there was a thing I should be able to open now. The Way of the Blood Bar. Sequence 25. Hello. I like it when islands end. Change is good. Will we have any more changes? We're on Perfect 25 now. This will be the last island. Are you sure? No, being sure about anything is a mistake. You never commit to anything. And you let yourself believe too easily.
Relic obtained.
Hair Trigger Whiskey obtained. A delightful blend that gives you the confidence to do what you always wanted but were too scared to, probably. Why is his whiskey here?
Relic obtained.
A carving with the birth of the Syndicate. Citizens worship the Syndicate, worships and the gods gorge on the psychic energy. Oh, picking up these
Blood crystal obtained.
picking them up at a fine rate. This whiskey makes me question now.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nope.
Ha.
Okay. What the hell is that? Yeah. Could have sworn I saw something up here.
Ah.
There we go. Oh, that does that head spinny thing that makes you feel like you're falling over.
Lost crystal obtained.
Got it.
I had no idea what it is. It's a data port from, though. Starlight, can you analyze it? Trouble. Starlight seems to have trouble processing. Encryption detected. Initiating crack. What the hell is this thing sitting here for? Cracking.
That's strange.
It's like some kind of audio device. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Cracking successful. Diagnostic. Battery 52%. Memory crystals, state drive. 8 trillion terabytes. Recording function enabled. Playback function enabled. Not currently playing. File extension unknown. Device design MH1 AAD manufacturer Masahiro Heavy Industries. Syndicate patent, a device that directs aural frequencies at targets for use in riot control and wartime operations. Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Processing data type. Scanning records. Match found. Island Sequence 15. Discovery of Death Scream Trauma by Dr. Doom Jazz. Data type. In-device memory. Matches. Report. Yada yada yada. Authorized Dr. Does Psychic Death Scream Trauma. So this was an oral attack device made by Masahiro Industries and directed to focus sound at a target in a narrow cone. Essentially an audio sniper rifle.
The investigator
So
is
far,
here.
so
I
normal.
have a bad feeling
But a
about
modification that has been done to the device plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognize. The closer match to the data is a report for psychic death scream trauma. That Doomjazz file in Island 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so
this.
strange?
Sure.
I should speak to the doctor. Agreed. Okay. That was weird. The question is,
Game saved.
what did it do? Obviously, it was designed to prime. So, where can I take you? Take me to the dock. No worries, LD. Let's go. Alrighty. No matter how I spin this, it's weird.
Doctor Joe.
What about death screams? Could you cause an adrenaline burst? Maybe, but I don't know how you'd weaponize a death scream. What about one of these?
I see.
It looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker? It is. How would you record a death scream? You could record the brain activity using electrodes. This device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. The death scream gets written to that, and upon stimulation the crystal would output the scream. It's a one-shot use though. You can see that the crystal is burnt out. I could never experience the death scream as I'm not a sufferer. I presume you want my opinion though. The demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it. Handy if you wanted to turn Henry into a weapon. Did you see the architect last night?
I've got all the time in the world.
She said at the crisis meet that she was at witness department. Witness can probably tell her. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? I was in the clinic all night and didn't see them. Lydia should have been in contact with Yuri though. Let's hang out some more. Got a sec, Doc? How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet?
Fabulous.
I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. How many people have you used them on?
Indeed.
Only a few special ones.
Don't test
Still
me.
not settling down then? Not that kind of guy, too much to experience. Who haven't you experienced? I don't kiss and tell. You placed your arms? Nice topic change. An updated model by the MH1. They have improved haptics in the fingers.
I'm glad to be back.
Strictly for medical purpose, I'm sure. Want to test them?
Sorry.
I suppose to investigate a mass
I've
murder.
got all the time in the world.
Everyone's supposed to do a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Goodbye, Doc.
Want to play doctors and nurses?
I've been trapped by you, lady. Love those. Bestotten.
I
Enthralled.
don't like this.
Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire to know. You desire to know about people.
You got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Ooh. Do you have something you want to tell me,
That's
Invest?
not nice.
Akiko's trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Ooh.
That's strange.
Business and play. I'm not giving the details out.
Paradise
And
feels
who told
wrong.
you?
I had nothing to do with this.
Aiz Kiwami. A while before he died. He gets loose lips after a drink.
Sure.
And who told
My
Akiko?
favorite investigator.
I get those loose lips around a woman in power armor. Thank you, Doctor. Okay. And maybe we'll reach the moon, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. She's Crimson is definitely sus. Lots of indecisions here that I can't seem to put together here. This guy is super sus. Oops. Alright, so where to now? Alrighty, so this takes me to the pyramid, I think. Okay. And the only way to get in here is have lots of codex. Uh-oh. Nope. Ah.
Respawning.
That was dumb. Ah. Okay. Where is the communication tower? That's what I want to know. Thank you. That was my fault. Alrighty. That leads up to the council, that leads up to there. Alright, who have I not talked to? I'd love to talk to Crimson. Witness is the one that I want to have a chat with right now. Must be over in the citizens area. Okay, it's up there.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
You need a better hobby, Shinji.
Love crystal obtained.
Nah, it's that freak. Okay. Alright, let's take this elevator. Let's talk to Shinji first. I feel like I could talk to you all day, Love's Eyes. What's on your mind? Everything, nothing. You know how it is. Feel quite relaxed. You're the only one on this island that is. That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. You don't think about others. They don't think about others. They just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs. You come from a perfect society? Ha 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 ha. You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
The investigator is
Your
here.
personality? Of course not my not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat, things to
What
do.
the hell?
But I thought you said... I assume this would take me up. Polite luxury chocolates obtained. The standard gift given to the host when syndicate members visit each other. Well-loved secateurs obtained. The craftsman's tools are a thing of beauty. The grip that's been worn into the perfect fit for the user's hand over years of use.
Love crystal obtained. Scene investigation.
A statue of the prophet crying grudge. The god endless weeps at the versions of the future he cannot unsee. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Witness's phone. I can take this to a comms tower and verify a location. The Holy Catalyst. Relics from Persia from before the Great Betrayal. These are early depictions of gods and demons. I found Witness's phone in the apartment. Yay! If I need to pull some records from that, this should let me backtrace Akiko's position when she made the call. I need to find a comms tower. Where the frack is a comms tower? That's my problem. Looks like a luchador. The cold investigation, the so-called investigation freight returns to the island sequence. Overseer of each dying paradise. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in northern Persia. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologise for Starlight. I do remember you. How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters? Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in the astral wake of the heavenly titans. Especially after last night, the island is ready to end. The time flow is broken. The gods are displeased. We are supposed to be their loyal servants, our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme, our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder. The end times are looming, so many strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods. Conspicuous idiots, works of the gods.
Got it.
The gods are conspicuous idiots, another sinner fallen from the light and into heresy, just like the rest of this island.
Don't test me.
We're devoted to them, but don't think they're righteous.
Crime is repulsive.
I'm here to weave some truth, not do their work. You have forgotten our holy purpose as well. Too many
That's
have.
strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the path. Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments. Or maybe I was a divine reminder. Our gods work in esoteric ways. Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity? The sinners that allowed demons onto the island will be burned in the fire of justice.
Sure.
You can be sure of that. Any that would hinder the ascension of our cosmic overlords must be purged. Now, how can I assist you in your holy work?
Crime cannot hide.
Do you believe Henry is responsible? All I can do is trust in the gods and have faith that what happened was part of their divine
That's
will.
it.
But do you believe Henry did it? It is not for me to question the gods.
The truth remains obscured.
Witness, do you think anyone had a motive for killing the council? Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of the sinners here could have done it. Perhaps it was an act of the gods. Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. Tell me about these sinners. The island crawls with them. They pay lip service to the gods, but don't follow our sacred mission. The island's sequence have degenerated. They used to be righteous. Now I
I
despair.
have a bad feeling about this.
What about the accused? Henry is a citizen, not a syndicate member. Pardon me. Citizens are sinners too. They do not pray hard enough. The syndicate do not compel them to pray hard enough. The citizens grow restless, insubordinate, and dissident Dissent spreads. This one let demons on the island. Why stop there? We did this to ourselves. Keeping the citizens like cattle was bound to be our undoing eventually. Hope is not lost. This is a test from the gods. We will overcome it. I hope so. Do you have any motives for killing the council? I am a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path.
Sure.
Am I taking your word for that? What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission? Who determines the path? The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council? Don't be ridiculous.
Why?
Why have you started taking private calls in private? Why is it anyone's business? Are you hiding something? Plotting something? Don't be ridiculous. Last
Yeah.
night. Where were you last night? I spent the night here in my apartment. Alone?
Oh,
The architect came to visit me, a rare social call. She was with me at the time of the killing. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting.
why?
What did she come to visit you for? Crap. Come on, open up. Nice. Vanilla slice. Never say no to a vanilla slice. Why didn't he come to visit you? It was unusual. She wanted to spend the last minutes of the Withering Island with me. It has been quite an age since we spent time together socially. Her behaviour? Was she anything odd about her behaviour? We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine. I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to the
I need
paradise.
to investigate this.
And you two were in each other's company all evening? I stepped out on my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes.
What time?
Shortly before death visited the island, Akiko was reporting the escape of Henry.
Got it.
That matches Akiko told me. Not long after, Marshal were stationed outside the elevator of my apartment. Do you have any proof that they were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logged everyone that enters and exits the apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourself. Why is your the only apartment with a log system? I can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime cannot hide.
Tell me about the moment the council died. I know you suffer from psychic death screams. Death jazz can't be trusted with patient confidentiality around you. Yes, every time a person dies, I am assailed by their psychic death screams echoing into the space. Prescribe medication
Wow.
for it. Did you suffer death scream trauma when they died? Yes, I was assailed by the psychic death screams of the council. I was brought to my knees by the pain. What do you know about Kick's disappearance? Nothing. He often went for periods of isolation. Sorry, I can't help more. Like any time dies now. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? I spoke to her when she reported Henry's escape, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting after the killing had been arrested. Said she called you at the time of the murder. She did, but something is troubling me about it. I am seeking guidance from those in the stars about things. If I say anything, it may be misconstrued. I'm a professional. You can tell me anything. Let me ponder on it. Yuri, did you see Yuri last night? He is the secretary of the architect. Have you spoken to her? Ask about. Do you know anything about the whole second Holy Seal? Nothing, lady. It's a mystery to everyone on the island. Okay. What did you know about Henry's escape? Only that the Grand Marshal told me. Have you spoken to her? Witness, I need to talk to you.
The investigator.
What do you know about the device I found? It looks like it records death screams you suffer from and replays them. It's been fitted with a directional speaker that allows them to be targeted. I found it pointed at Henry's cell. Doom Jazz hypothesized that someone possessed by a demon would be agitated by it and have a spike of adrenaline.
Crime cannot hide.
Sounds perfect for whipping Henry into a frenzy when Akiko went to execute him, giving him a chance to escape. The death screams are torturous. I would never inflict them on anyone
Don't
else.
test me.
So you're denying? Of course. There's no evidence that I placed the device used. It told me that you asked about overcoming Henry's. The end of the island is an endless fascinating. The symptoms of symphony of finales, all hanging in the balance. Having a demonic possessed prisoner is a significant risk. I need to know everything there is to know.
I don't like this.
So you're trying to find a way to overcome them to help Henry escape? Don't be ridiculous. How would that help our holy mission? Did you see the architect last night? I don't know what to tell you other than what I have already said. She came to and spent an evening here with me. If you want to know more what she did before that, you need to ask her. Did you see the doctor last night? The doctor claimed to be in the clinic all night. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? The monster's movement had been recorded by the Grand Marshal. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Speaking to Yuri, he was their handler. Yep. Who killed the Holy Serial Master? Do you know anything about the murders that outside the council building? Is this a case not open or closed? Do you believe there is more? Have you scoured the council building? Henry's possession. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There is nothing else to know. The dead zone is our reminder of his crime. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversation.
The gods are watching us.
Guards are watching us. Do you think they are happy with what they see? No.
This island is
They are
full
the
of
calm
sin.
eye of the storm, and we have fallen away from them, swept away in a monsoon of
Of the
sin.
Holy Master.
Please tell me you also devote yourself to the Holy Masters. With all my body and mind.
The end times
Your
are near.
fanaticism fills me with hope. One day we may be able to make the gods happy.
The gods are
Please
watching
join
us.
me in a prayer.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for Silent Goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, Silent Ghost. May we always walk with you. He journeyed across the stars. He came to us as gifted so much. He was the first and holy catalyst. Yeah, man's dark. Ba 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 ba. Yep. You are blessed. Thank you. Alright. Goodbye. May you fly
I have
with
still faith in the glory of the
May you
gods.
reach the moon. Okay. Okay. So, what I might do is actually go talk to Xiao. Where is Sam? Sam's that way. Alright. I'll go speak to Sam. Citizens sometimes throw coins in the fountain for luck. Luck doesn't exist. So.
Relic obtained.
Fascinating grasshopper obtained. Some people get very obsessed with grasshoppers. Yes.
Time travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Alrighty.
Those crystals obtained.
One of these crystals are really hard to get to. Hello.
Those crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained.
Alright, just got a ton of those.
Time travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Thank you for that. Prison Throne Apartments, named in honor of the assassination of the Queen of Spain by Serena Doom Jazz.
Those crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained.
This is curious. You know what I like? Long walks on the beach. Something on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to say knives. I like knives. I like knife crimes. A good stab. An excellent slash. You put a knife in the right hand, you can change the world. How the hell? Okay, that leads down. Let's take the one up first.
Those crystals
Thank you.
obtained. Relic obtained.
Mysterious secretive cassette obtained. The syndicate monitors all phone calls so citizens record messages to each other on capes.
Ha.
Alrighty. Photo of man obtained. Sadness drips from the photo. Crystallized tears obtained. When the moon shines, the right mix of intense sadness and anger may cause tears to crystallize and form. Weird. Monument to the moon, the sphere of death that splits into of death that splits into by the great chasm. I can feel the grim silence from the desert city on the dark side.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
What is this? Okay.
Sure.
History of the Enchanted Blue. Enchanted Blue, an ancient god who chose her servants and deceived them with a promise of power. Those that swear allegiance to her work to further her goals and benefit from the gifts of physical perfection and a strong mind. They change rapidly and dramatically become blessed with beauty and intelligence. In return, they are forever bound to her whims, losing their minds over centuries as they're enraptured by her deception. Currently sealed in the hidden pyramid of Sahara. It sounds exactly what Lydia was said about Yuri. Maybe has been deceived. Deception by a god is classed as a crime, but the deceived are really victims. Still gives him motive though.
Relic obtained.
Interesting. Okay, so the funny thing is, if I didn't go searching for that, I'd never would have found that. How weird. Okay.
Key item obtained.
Green crescent. Looks like it fits into something. Ooh. Curiouser and Curiouser. Incoming message. Hello. I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? I want to, but I have no idea where you are on the island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 years. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you for a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrade to break into all the nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight functions is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set you myself a findable. I'll show up in the AR now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Where are you? I was right there. Dang. That was close. Alright, let's talk, woman, because you are so full of mystery. Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long. Born in the hospital of many martyred goats, England in 1002, under the sign of Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. Hello, Starlight. We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the Exile back.
Sorry.
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but the head? Things change. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods. The new look suits you. It added a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble. What's the aim to be to see with the sewer pad? A quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
Honey,
Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away from and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. What happened to the glamour of the battlefield? Been a long time since anyone called me that. The old life is over. You miss it? Everyone missed their old lives. Nostalgia is a curse, lady. I don't miss exile. Give it time. You've stepped into a viper's nest.
nice doing business with you.
So, you want to buy a secret? What can I help you, lady? Crimson, have you got any upgrades for Starlight?
Thank you.
You've come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? I've got an upgrade which gives Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more evidence.
Business is booming.
I can do it for 10 blood crystals. Best offer. I'll take it. Nice doing business with you, lady. You'll need to install it manually, lady. Take a look at your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. That's the only one I have.
Don't be coy.
You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that dead Nebula knows where one is. I also heard one of the power station employees found something you shouldn't have. They shouldn't have.
The investigator is here.
Onto it. How can I help, lady?
Key item obtained.
The knowledge of the tablet for Starlight. Please manually install the Starlight inventory. These symbols were covered on an altar on a frigid asteroid following the wake of asteroid Eden. Allows Starlight to process cosmic glyphs. Do you think Henry did it? Do you? I'm asking you. I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breathe the seal? Breach the seal? The answer in every question seems to be a hand wave and he's possessed by a demon. Convenient answers are dangerous. What secret do you have? Anyone go a motive last night?
Work.
Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you a load of different people's motive. I just don't have the option about who did it.
Got it.
Who got the motive then?
Business is business.
These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I got something on Grand Marshal, Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and Witness. Take your pick with your wallet.
I'm glad to be back.
You're going to be making a tidy profit. You got it in point. Any reason why you wouldn't kill the council? I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me.
Who knows?
I hate what the Syndicate have done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery and with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all.
Don't be coy.
One of the first things to go in the next island is my emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight up with you. Yuri got some things to say about
I
you.
have my ways.
I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. He says he wants to be a you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the marshals. How'd you two start talking about that?
Sure.
Asking around about
What do you
motives.
mean?
And he thinks that's enough for me to be my motive? That I'd killed the council just to try and get to be a marshal? Are you denying
We're
it?
in the dark.
No, it's true, lady. Do you really think that motive's for mass murder? Tenuous. It sounds tenuous to me. I am glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you. It's no secret I want out of life forced on me. I would love to be a soldier again.
Secrets are dangerous.
It has been done the right way though, not through mass murder. Where were you last night? I was here, in the hideout, waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always the one of the last to leave the island. Yuri thinks it's funny to making me wait. I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Any evidence of that? None.
Got it.
That points you as a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew a mass murder was going down, I'd have got a way of corroborating my alibi. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen? Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did it managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that?
Hey,
I'm running a business here. If I had something, I'd sell it to you. I found a tuft of your hair in Hick's workshop. And
Is this a fact?
that puts you in the scene of disappearance. Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. We need to talk, Acid. You never called me Acid.
Crime cannot hide.
Why was Hicks accusing you of stealing the key of the second Holy
doesn't
Seal?
add up.
Shit.
Crime cannot hide.
This makes you a prime suspect. Spill it. I promised I didn't kill the councillor. I need you to know
I
that.
have a bad feeling.
Get on
about
with it.
this.
The Holy Seals are the holy grails of secret hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps.
What do you mean?
I was losing sleep each night thinking about it. I knew Hicks designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me.
Sure.
Obsessed? More than I expected. I thought he was just horny for me. But he had got it into his head that if we achieved perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
Love dies.
His
All
diary
that
called you
remains
his
are the facts.
Queen of the Astral Heaven? Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Secrets breed
The guy was
mischief.
out of his
Don't
mind.
test me.
You keep using the past tense.
You.
I'm not stupid. If the council got on the bad side of a killer and a person who designed part of the security is missing, he's either dead or might as well be.
Paradise feels.
Did you do it?
Doesn't add up.
Please. Even we're going to squeal to Moserat, I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do almost anything, except give you the secret of the second Holy Seal. That was data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it?
That's strange.
You ask a lot of questions. Someone in Moshihiro Heavy Industry owed me a favor. That favor was an hour on one of their high-end computer labs. It turned out to be a heavy encrypted data key on a flash drive. I put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his mind off it.
The investigator.
Did
is
you
here.
use the key?
Weird.
No. I know where and how, though. The obelisk on the beach. The key works on them.
The investigator is here.
And that's the second seal secret. No, there's more, but I don't know what. Why didn't you use the key?
You're letting
Bad
the
vibes,
snakes
lady.
get to you.
I could feel it in the air. Things were happening on the island.
Paradise feels wrong.
This still makes you a suspect, Crimson. I know. Yeah. Can you tell me anything about the marshals stationed at the first seal?
Business is business.
This is a juicy one, lady. You buying? Yes. Captain Voth was stationed at the penthouse. He and Akiko were in a relationship.
Strange.
A relationship? Akiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She has had a string of relationships throughout the island. Voth is the highest ranking marshal under Akiko. The highest ranking marshal has chosen to guard the council during the birth of the new island.
Sure.
So he was murdered last night. Looks that way, lady. What do you know about the... Only what I told you before. I got the key, but I don't know what's behind the seal or what the secret is. Do you know what anything about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Secrets breed
Hen
mysteries.
Henry's possession worries me. Nothing has surfaced about it. It's either as they say or someone is keeping a secret. How did you get the knowledge to communicate with the gods? The library is, the HQ is full of forbidden grimoires. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia in the last night thing. You should speak to her. Okay. What do you know about Henry's escape last night? Secret about that haven't worked their way into to me about Henry's escape. If you think there's more to it than there seems, there might be a physical evidence near the scene. If what the reports say is true, the only way from the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If we want through there, he'd have to have been logged. Check the Nightmare log computers, which I did, and there was nothing there. Got time for a chat in Crimson? You find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. Are you one of them? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean?
Coy.
All shops need stock. My trade is secret. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can just get deliveries from. I'm not complaining. Illegal is always speedier, especially when it comes to secrets. Supply and demand. The islands have changed. We're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It is easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something someone else does, but them. I'm just keeping a
The
record,
investigator is here.
which you
Thank
sell.
you.
You're the one buying. Okay. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Okay, so we got some very juicy bits, but I'll need to collect a lot more blood gems to get all the information that they have. The obelisks on the beach. Ah, for God's sake, Shinji. This is the work of art. The integrity of the Syndicate is the caverns. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract, formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. You are so weird, man. Another dust apartment, small rooms and some Ocean Views, a terrifying, harrowing view of the liquid abyss. Mahjong club meets in one building every week.
Relic
A
obtained.
little faded ring pulls obtained. Oh.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
I like come here, dog. It's about the only thing I do like in this shithole of an island.
Got it.
You're breaking my heart. Don't get the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list. You made my day, Shinji. Don't patronize me, Love Dies. I will give them credit. They put a lot of density in this game of things to look at and try and figure out. Ah. Enchanting blood charm. Everyone prays for God's blood, strong blood, red blood. The charm is said to strengthen your blood. One thing this game does remind me of is Danganronpa. Ooh. Whiskey again. The Way of Blood Bar. Ah, so every time I pick up the whiskey it does this. Everywhere you go there's the hum. The whole island hums with something. Is it dread? No, maybe I think it's a secret. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread? Maybe.
Relic obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
Yep. Missed it. Oh, down we go. Thank God you can't die on this.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh no, there's a ladder there. Goody good.
Music obtained.
Nice.
Relic obtained.
Imperfect dominoes obtained. Good for killing time.
Relic
Righteous Mossrat t-shirt obtained. Once again, I want to point out how densely packed this game is. I didn't think it had this many different bits and pieces on it. But I was wrong.
What the hell?
How did Paradise Lost last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days. How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? Good question. Oh, shit. Ow. Bugger.
Blood crystal obtained.
There we go.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nice. Alright, let's have a look at this building. The more and more I play this game, the more weirder it becomes. As you can tell, I've played enough Doom clones. Nothing on that one. Alright. Dump. Bump. Alright. Look at the last building here and then we'll move on. Cheerful children's book obtained. An inspirational book about a girl that dreamed of cartoon cakes. Okay, not weird at all. Fancy playing cards. Good for whiling away time on a rooftop with a friend. That is a very big statue. Okay. Ah, crap. Ah. Glittering golden crown obtained. Okay. Another music tape.
Music obtained.
Nice. Alright, what do you got, Shinji?
Sorry.
This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble, the balance is tilted, and the illusion falls apart. poetic.
Glad to be back.
That's poetic. I'm trying it out. You know, I know you think I'm a... Yeah, we'll go for arsehole. I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard though. You're doing it well. You're making me blush, Love Dies. Peace. Okay. Iron sequence 24. 24th island sequence. How will 24th be remembered? Will the island be perfect? Is this an eternal home? Nope. It is messed up like everything else here. Definitely need to find a communication tower somewhere. In the interim. Hearing that bloody demon again. Nothing that way. There. Goody good. Waterway. Wow. Ooh. More blood diamond. Gaudy blood pendant obtained. Gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful and somewhat showy. Anyway. Suspicious videotape obtained. Unmarked videotape strikes fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Will I be put on the list if the authorities know that I have it in my possession? That reminds me.
Install complete.
Man, I've collected a lot of shit. But key items. Blood vials. All syndicate members have a unique blood vial with a unique blood code. Okay. So is she more upset that it was someone that she knew?
Blood crystal obtained.
Curacao and Curacao. Dum-bum. Up and around, up and around. Further. Jesus Christ, this is amazing. Wow, that's worth it.
Blood crystal obtained.
Wow, this is a tall building. Check nothing there, nothing there. Use ladder. Hey, one of those things again.
Key item obtained.
Thank you. That's dumb. Let's see. Tawdy Poster, the hero of the 19th corruption. Crimson Acid. She slits the throats of the demonic general.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nice.
Blood crystal obtained.
Alrighty. Now, I saw my friend Shinji over here, so what's he chattering about?
Relic obtained.
Knowledgeable listening device obtained, used to intercept communications between citizens. So much sanity, so much inity, some horniness, and thousands of secrets. Who knows?
Blood crystal obtained.
Alright, what do you got now? The rain here is a blessing, Lady Dies. Love Dies, this iron is too hot. Heat makes people crazy. Why can't you fix that? The Syndicate runs this island. It's a miracle there isn't a slaughter every day. It's a reality folding drive. It kicks out a nuke's worth of heat every second. Fix it. Take it up with Masahiro Heavy Industry. I don't deal with customer service, just make it happen. I'll catch you later. Okay. Whatever. That's the opposite side. I can just take this all the way down. Oh, let's just check there's nothing up there. Good. Alrighty, another building checked and seen to. There's a lot of secret things, so if you don't actually do this exploration sort of shit, you'll never find it. Recondite ornate book obtained. An ornate collection of tales of the Silent Goat, given as a coming of age present. Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, that seems to be all of that. Jacuzzi seems nice. What's this? In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend. Okay. Blood crystal there. What are you? Inaccurate alarm clock obtained. Time is meaningless on the island, but citizens cling to those old signifiers from their old lives for comfort. Have I unlocked you? I have not. Yes.
Time travel unlocked.
2 places at once. This begs the question, is he temporarily locked? Temporal locked.
Fire
Yes.
channel unlocked.
Thank you.
Starlight skins obtained.
So many of those. Now, do I really want to do this right at this moment? Go on, what you got to say? How's your day going, Love Dies? Having a good time? Having a
Got
blast?
it.
Investigation is in my blood. That's the spirit. Screw the murder council, so long as you're getting yours,
That's
huh?
weird.
That's not what I mean. Ladies, gotta shoot. He is really weird. Okay. I could go... Oh, that's really high up. There are a lot of things I need to do around yonder.
Ha.
Blood crystal obtained.
But right at this moment, I need to... My god, I can hear... No wonder I can hear him everywhere. A time to cut the air. A time for monolithic cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis.
What the hell?
That was weird. You're not kidding. Alright, so let's go check out these obelisks. There are better ways, Shane. Better ways. But which obelisk?
Blood crystal obtained.
I am deliberately avoiding Shinji at the moment. Trying to find this obelisk that they were talking about. Hello. My god, this game is huge.
Fire channel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Thank you. A button, it isn't working. I need to activate it first. God damn it!
Relic obtained.
19th Island sequence, when you sat with me and looked at the moon. Interesting. That is the weirdest camera thing I've ever seen. Alright, so I need that particular thing, by the looks of it.
Lost crystal obtained.
Ha. Ha.
Another bit of music. What we got today?
Music obtained.
Not bad. Blood crystal. No, just a thing.
Ah.
Recording obtained.
The line stopped and started. Geometric crisis crossing the air, but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshal. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life. Okay then. This is a bulletin board. Boarding point for boats trips which go around the island. The sign says the boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days ago.
The investigator is here.
There's no reason given. I wonder why. Why would they shut them down early? Good question. Once again, if I hadn't come all this way out, I would never know that any of these things happen.
Starlight skins obtained.
So much about this game that just, if you don't put the effort into it, you'll never find anything.
Lost crystal obtained.
Does that make this a great game or a bad game? Only time will tell, I suppose. Let's go all the way up and grab that one, and then I think I might hightail it back and have a look elsewhere. Nothing elsewhere. Alright, where's the shop? When your collection mind is tingling and you go, ooh, what's over there?
Ha. 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 Ha.
Ah, come on! That was cruelly unfair.
Ha. 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 Huh. Ha. 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 Oh. Ha. 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 Ha.
Lost crystal obtained.
Thank you. Alright. Now, where were you hiding, Shinji? Oh, hold on.
Lost crystal obtained.
Now, because I've got Cosmos, I've got to find the ones that I can access with Cosmos.
Ha.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Okay. How do I unlock this one?
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Ooh, another crystal. Alright. Can I unlock this one now? Pyramids! Damn! Gonna have to find out who has that.
Ha. Huh. Ah. Huh.
Plus crystal obtained.
Glittering sequence ward, yada yada yada. Okay. Nothing interesting. It's a water tap. Alrighty, what time we at? Cool. A little bit longer and then it's dinner time!
Relic obtained.
Fake golden crown obtained.
Ha.
Damn it.
Plus crystal obtained.
Pulling them in. Nothing. It was worth a look nonetheless.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Where am I going? I will go to the Banished Isles. So, where did it take you? Can't get into Marshall Barracks. Haven't been into the Mountain Gorge. Can't get to the Deep Factory. Don't think I've been there yet. Ah, yeah. We got that. Alright. Take me. Let's go.
Got it. That's weird.
Yeah. Council numbers don't work. So.
Enemy division.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, forced to worship a nightmare god. That kind of thing. How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as like cattle. Needs must. We need to bring our gods back. We need psychic energy, and there aren't enough of us to do it. Do you really think that excuses what you do? They are our gods. They raised us up and gave us everything. They caused countless fucking genocide. The gods and good guys didn't usually hide from on a fucking island praying to mysterious aliens. You ever think about that? Whatever. Nice. Did you see Yuri last night? Who the fuck is that? Exit. Okay. Let's... He's going to pretty much be a dead end until I figure out her.
Marshal Bakugo 14.
I'm glad to be back.
You're going to die! Humor me.
Oh,
Why did you become a soldier? What is this? What are you doing? Trying to get to know you. Listen to me, Naruchicho. I am waiting to execute this and have a therapy session.
ooh.
Well, Kiko, you're the greatest
investigator
son in the
is
syndicate. No. This respect. You repelled the 19th sequence invasion. I just want to know about your military background. Surely there's not too much to ask.
I'm a soldier.
Died in the war when I was 9. I was orphaned in the army in New Night. I became a child soldier, mastering guerrilla warfare. At the 13, I led insurgents through my home country to push your lover, Damned Harmony, out of the country. He's not my... You were deceived by him and nearly allowed him to destroy the syndicate. Now, here I am, talking to you and wishing I was dead. Do you like killing? I'm not a murderer, I'm a soldier. I didn't say murderer. Killing and murdering are different. That's the first intelligent thing you said in your out of your mouth. A soldier has a job to do. We disconnect from life and become blades. We fight to give the world meaning. The world needs conflict. What am I doing? Talking to you like this. Careful, Akia. You almost opened up. Goodbye.
Sure.
Something else? No, it's nothing. Ooh. Ooh. I need your help, Akiko. No one has anything on Lydia and Sam. Surely the head of the military can keep an eye on people. Fine. I'm not one to gossip. This is time for crisis, so I'll tell you what I know.
Sure.
We, the God, Justice, and Marshal, keep up. My marshals have told me they've seen Lydia and Sam meeting in secret at the farm.
That's weird.
Why the farm? That is your job, investigator. Interesting. Tell me about why necklaces in Kick's workshop. You stumbled on something, don't you? Got me to the scene of the crime. Made my necklace and it broke a while ago. I took it in to get it repaired before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago when he went missing. I accepted the fate that and decided the mechanics wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It was important to let things go. So you haven't been in the workshop in the past few weeks. There are slightly more important things to do at the end of the island. Interesting. What do you know about Henry's possession 10 years ago? No, I told him about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into
The
the island.
investigator is here.
So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? I'm sure he didn't invite the demon in. He got deceived by a god. Don't forget that. You got deceived by a god. Don't forget that. Okay. Did you see witness to the end last night? He was at his apartment when Marshall secured him and when Henry escaped. Go and ask him about it. Okay. Why didn't you let Doom Jazz examine the bodies of the marshals? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open shut
I don't
case.
like
If I was, I wouldn't be here. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth.
You're hot.
Don't you dare speak about my marshal without proper rank.
When love dies,
You were
all
in
that
the
remains are
relationship
the
with
facts.
him.
You need to back off.
Between myself and Marshall was expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Do you want to die?
Watch yourself. A lot of murder has happened in this island. Would anyone notice some investigator going missing? Oof. Does the doctor have a motive in killing the
You're
council?
hot.
I don't have anything to say about the doctor. Okay. Does your relationship with Captain Voth have anything to do with this?
Sure.
An illicit relationship that found out about and can be punished. I'll kill you!
Test me.
Careful. You were found out. You were going to be punished next time in relation with him. That gives you a clear motive. Killing the council to protect yourself.
Nenorochito.
The investigator is here.
You are full of shit. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I am a woman of honor. Okay.
Nenorochito.
I didn't know you realised, but I had my hands full last night. Go ask her. Okay. She's pretty much a dead end now. May the night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Okay. I should go Kapesh. She's supposed to be Egyptian, perhaps. Ah. Okay. I want to corroborate some things, so... First things first. I'll walk back to the island, have my thoughts as I'm thinking. Now, I'm thinking that somehow... Because the brain thinking for half a second, because somehow they did something that allowed for the demon to come out. So the death scream was a definite thing. The thermite was preset, so someone had determined that they need to get this guy out here. But in the 20 minutes it took, or 10 minutes it took for him to come out here, it would have been a lot of different things. So, yeah. Well, that's activated something. Oh, time.
Relic obtained.
River Power Station schedule. The work schedule for the River Power Station. This station helps distribute energy from the Reality Fold drive. So...
Music obtained.
Not bad. Yeah, I'll get that blood crystal later. So what is the point of this? Okay. First things first. Let's go to the central area. Alright, that cosmic computer I've already opened. There's another one up around here. That I can't crack just yet. Damn it! Prism and worship. Still want to know where the communication tower is. That's what's bugging me. Game tells you a lot and then it tells you nothing. I've been looking for you. Thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Now there's a statue not far from here. Where are you? There you are. A few more of those to find. Where are the rest? Okay. Oh, there's one. How do I get up there? Excellent question, Shane. Next. Maybe I can jump up that way. Bum, 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 da, da, da. Need to get up. There's even things that show me that I can get up there. How do I get up there? Nope, too late. Bugger! Come on! So close. Alright, fine. Whatever. At least I know what I'm looking for is mostly around the base of that building.
Those crystals obtained.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Tell me you got cosmic on yours. Yes! Finally!
Nightmare computer.
Okay, so the first one's simple go. Next one is cosmic. So, moon. The last one is cosmic.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay, what did we learn? These are the logs who entered and exited the building last night. Let's see.
Analyzing.
Witness enters. Come enters, arrives, and witness buzzes her in. The guards, justice marshals arrive and secure the building. 8. Witness and exit. Witness returns. By the nightmare computer, they can't have been tampered with and have alibis. Cool. So that means they're completely off the hook. Wow, as much off the hook as you can get. Hmm. Now, I wonder if the judge can help me. Go unlock that.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
What do you want for it? So I can't talk to that idiot. And yes, I'll call you an idiot because you are one. Oh. How strange. Thank you. I never saw that. Oh, that changed suddenly.
Blood crystal obtained.
So what's the point of me getting up here? Aside from getting collectibles. I'm sure there's something that would be interesting to me up here. Interesting. Can I get there? No, I can't jump up on that. This is interesting.
Blood crystal obtained.
Alrighty then. Damn!
Blood crystal obtained.
Nope, going down. An oasis in a tropic heat. No. Alright, so... kinda helpful, kinda not. Island sequence 21. 23rd island sequence. We restored the heartbeat to the Moonlight Pearl. She slumbers under Siberia. We must give her more time.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nice. Ah, okay.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Thank you.
Blood crystal obtained.
Paradise Island, 249th annual worship date with Crimson Acid competition. Find a ring on a can of Dead Nebula New Acid flavored premium beer and win a worship date with your favorite idol. Pray. Oh wow, that's terrible. I assume this thing is the Hyperfold.
Those crystals obtained.
Aha! Hello. Oh, I got one. Yay!
Nightmare computer.
Okay, Cosmos. Alright. Missing something here. And there. Yep. Goat. Alright, fairly long horns.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay then. What the hell? Tunnel. What makes a good killer? You mean someone that kills, that's good at killing, or someone that doesn't get caught? The first one.
That's it.
Coldness. Passion leads to mistakes. If someone survives being killed, you're messed
I
up.
have a bad feeling
You
about
can
this.
kill like it's the most routine thing in the world. You make a good killer. What about not getting caught?
Ooh,
You
the
either need to
investigation is
disappear or make it seem too ridiculous that you could have been involved. You think there's someone like that on the island? If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Good point. Alright. Alright, we're going to be wrapping the stream up because it's nearly time for dinner. And I thank you everyone that's been watching. You've been greatly appreciated. You've been quiet. You've been lurkers, but I appreciate you nonetheless. And I hope that I've distracted you from the various things in your life. Despairing diary obtained. A diary from a worker at the power station. They're complaining about abnormal time distortions from being near the reality fold drive, lost time days that go on for months, and unexpected age regressions are all common side effects. Ew. Yes. Cosmic Deceit carving obtained. A carving that details the god Cosmic Deceit. The many-armed iguana are buried under the shifting sands of the bizarre purple desert hidden in Egypt. A nasty and selfish god. He died after his plans to seduce Romeo Sands was foiled by the Syndicate. Wow.
Relic obtained.
12th Island sequence. Centuries of visions every time every clock remained at midnight, and we all saw great stone cathedrals on a forgotten planet. Weird. So where does this take me? Hello, boy.
Nightmare computer.
Okay, cosmic. That. Star. That. Right. Goat. Okay, skull. And tiny little baby horns.
Nightmare
Aha.
computer unlocked.
So where am I? Okay, so that takes me right through to the power plant. Useful. Where does that take me? Oh no, I've been up that one before. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, we'll go back to the other side of the long corridor, and then it will be time to call it a night for my stream. I'm left with so many questions still not answered in this game. The more and more I look at this game, the creepier it gets. Okay, that must be the hyperfold drive there. Alright, is there a quick travel point? I will talk to you in a minute. I just want to find a quick travel point, save it, and head off. I think it's right there. Yes, it is.
Crystal obtained.
Nice. Alright. Unlock the fast travel.
Fast travel unlocked.
Save the game.
Getting saved.
Oh, and that is all. Oh, and yes,
Storage is obtained.
but yeah, what a truly bizarre game this is, and it only just gets weirder and weirder as I go through it. So yeah. Oh well. I'm sure it will all make sense once I get further along in the game. But at the moment, it's just effed up. That's all I can say. But I'll send people on to a different place for a bit. And I will bid you all adieu for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. What's Twitch tell me is on? Who is currently on? Jay's 2 cents. Lloyden 15. Jay's playing Phantaz. Yeah, I'll go over to him. He's got quite a few, but he's a nice enough guy. So we'll go to... Let's see if he hasn't got a block on it. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, bye for now. Yep, accountant. He's put a blocker on it. Smart man. That's alright. What we got? Piracy PvP. Ooh, someone's playing Grim. And I have no idea what the game is. I do. But that's because I spend far too much time researching games. Alright, let's try this channel. Another channel not rateable. There is a lot of them at the moment. Ba ba bum bum ba ra da 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 ba da 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 da. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you all later. Raid in 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid channel.